And we are live, and it is so good to be with you today. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to share with me. I have a lot that I want to share with you today in workshop number 4 in this series. This is the 4th and final segment of this series. If by chance you've missed one of the earlier segments, they've all been recorded. They're all available on YouTube at Sam Silverstein, on LinkedIn at Sam Silverstein, or on Facebook. You can find them on my Facebook channel as well. And so feel free to check them out. And the first 3 were filled with lots of content, and you may want to go back and check on those if you haven't seen them yet. Facebook would be Facebook/My Pivot Life. So the recordings are out there. This session will be recorded as well. As you come in today, whether you're on LinkedIn, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, love your comments. Love to know who's here. Love to know where you are right now. And I was reached out by a bunch of people from Saudi Arabia this morning already, and so I know it's going to be an exciting time, and I appreciate you being here. Well, for those of you that we haven't met, possibly, my name's Sam Silverstein. I'm the author of 10 books on accountability, leadership, and growing your organization and your life to be the best that you can possibly be. I am a coach to leaders and organizations around the world, helping them be their best and build the best possible organization. And I've got a lot I want to share. And so I see already coming in. Great. Love having you here. Harjeet, yeah, wonderful. Thank you for being here today. It's an exciting day. Listen, a lot of people share with me that they're struggling a little bit and they're frustrated and they're not necessarily. Hold on one second. Thank you. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze, and I thought maybe it'd be better to do it over there than right here. So let me get back to you. People have been sharing with me. They're a little frustrated. They're not quite getting what they want to be getting in their personal life or in their organization. And they know there's more. They know they have the ability to do it. They see others around them doing it. And we discuss this. And they know they've read my books, and they know that I connect the dots between accountability and really being our best and building our best organization, and ultimately building our best communities and the world around us. And so today I want to close the circle on what I've been sharing and help you make that transformation, help you make the transformation, because I want you to be your best self. I want you to build your best family, your best relationships, your best organization, because what we talk about here applies not just personally, but in an organization, in a company, whatever it is that you're interacting in. When you take this and apply it, you are going to see results. So that's what we're going to do today. So today is all about that. Now, you know that when I start out that I am going to have to talk about accountability, right? Because that's the basis of really becoming our very best self. So what is accountability? Accountability is keeping your commitments to people. That's it. It's keeping your commitments to people. And a commitment is no matter what. And when we live with that foundation, when we take that on as our mantra, that I'm going to live my commitments no matter what, everything changes, because we start thinking differently, we start acting differently, we start treating people differently, and we get a different result. We build different types of relationships. People are there to support us in a different way because they know we're there to support them. So what have we been talking about all week? Well, we've been talking about the three big questions. That's it. We've been talking about the three big questions because the three big questions will absolutely transform your life as an individual, your organization, and it's just going to change everything about how you're thinking and then what you're doing. So let's deep dive into this because I have something really special to share today. Here's the deal. You're going to want to stay to the end because, first of all, I'm going to share something that I've never shared with anybody before in a book, live, anywhere. I'm going to share it with you right here. And the second thing is that I'm going to be sharing some really powerful information about the course Pivot, which is launching as we speak. So you're going to want to stay around. Let's go to work. And we're going to come back here to the board. And let's briefly recap because this week we've covered so much. The three big questions. Okay, this is the foundation of how I want you to be thinking. And these three big questions are, one, what do I believe? Two, what do I focus on? And three, what do I commit to? All right, this is the foundation for just totally changing the way we think. Remember, when you change the way you think, you change what you do. When we answer these questions, when we have very concrete answers, and almost to the degree that it needs to be in writing, then everything changes. Everything changes for us. Everything changes for the people in our lives. Everything changes in our organization. So I said that I was going to share today the power of accountability. Where's the real power in accountability? And this is how it shows up. Now, I want you to see this. I'm going to make it up close. And now you're looking at this. And if you've been in school recently, maybe you've seen this before. Maybe you've seen it called Einstein's theory of relativity. Well, it might be, but it's really something else. And this is what I want to share with you today, because this is going to unlock the power of accountability for you. This is going to unlock the door and allow you to apply accountability to everything you do. So let's look at this equation. What is E? E equals your experience. What's your experience that you're having in life? What's the experience that you're having in your relationships? Are they robust? Are they fulfilling? Are they meaningful? Are they deep? Are they satisfying? What's the experience that you're having professionally? Maybe maybe you have a job. What's the experience where you're working? Maybe you have a side hustle. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. You're building your own business. What experience are you having? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it overwhelmingly positive? Is it just okay? What is it that you're experiencing? Because you have the ability to control that. You have that in your hands. I want to show you how. So E is your experience. And the goal here is to maximize the experience. We want the best relationships. We want the best family. We want to live in the best community. I'm not talking about, when I say best community, I'm not talking the richest community, the nicest community. No, the best community. How do we define that? Well, that's a deep conversation. But I guarantee you it's more than just the house you live in or the apartment you live in or the condo you live in. It's also the people people that are around you? How do they come together? How do they support each other? What's the education that's available in your community? What's the healthcare available in your community? All this goes together to create your community. What's your experience? Then we have M. This is mindset. Your mindset. Now, your mindset is comprised of what is it that you believe and what is it that you choose to focus on? Because what you focus on is your choice. You control that. We cannot control what happens to us in this world. We cannot control if someone cuts us off on the on-ramp to the highway. We cannot control if someone accidentally steps on our foot. We cannot control any of that stuff, but we can control how we react to it. We can control our attitude. We can control how we treat people. We can, what's under our control, what we choose to believe. It's powerful. Your mindset determines how you are going to act. E equals MC. This is commitment. C is commitment. Your experience is equal to your mindset times your commitment to the power of 2. Now, this is the reason it's C squared is because commitment it's like your hammer. This is what drives it home. Now, we talked about commitments the other day, and we know that there's tactical commitments and we know that there's relational commitments. The tactical commitments deal with things, relational commitments deal with people. And then there's the concept, the whole idea of just being committed. What are you committed to? Some of you have been committed to being here all 4 of these workshops. That was a commitment that you made. You see, when you have commitment and consistency, you get a result. That's what it's about. And some of you couldn't be here. But you know what? I know because I communicated with some of you. You said, is there going to be a recording? Is it available? And so what happened? Well, what happened was sometimes you were here live, sometimes you made the recording because you were committed. You showed up. You wanted to learn. You're committed to being the best you can be, and not just for yourself. That's not why we want to be the best we can be. Ultimately, we want to be the best we can be for the people around us. Because if we're better for them, we're creating a better life for them. And you know what? In creating a better life for them, we create a better life for ourselves. In creating a better organization, a better company for others, we create a better company for ourselves. This is how it works. Now, there's a lot of leaders out there trying to maximize the bottom line. And let me tell you, you got to make a profit. That's how you stay in business. But you don't maximize the bottom line by trying to just maximize the bottom line. Ultimately, the companies, the organizations that truly maximize the bottom line, that outperform all projections, they're the ones that have maximized their people's experience, their people's success. And if it applies in an organization, it only makes sense that it applies individually, personally for us as well. And so that's why we need to look at the big equation. E equals MC squared is all about maximizing your experience in every aspect of your life by building accountability into your life, by knowing what it is that your mindset is. What do you believe and what do you choose to focus on? And then driving that into actions that deliver results through your commitment. Your commitment to the people around you and your commitment to what you say you believe. And if you just take this away from this course this week, I guarantee you'll see a difference in what's going on in your world. Okay, so I told you that if you hung around, I had some really important things to share with you. And so that's what I want to do at this point. Okay, pivot. You've seen this behind me. You've seen it behind me all this week during this workshop and this Pivot Your Life workshop. I've talked about it. You've seen it in social media, my emails, my newsletter. What the heck is this? Well, this is our signature course. This is the course that we are rolling out that becomes available today. And registration opens today and it closes on Thursday because next Sunday we are kicking in high gear and we are starting an 8-week process where I'm going to step through with you for 8 weeks how to totally transform your life, your organization, and lead you to what it is that we've been talking about these last few days. And so what's going to happen in this course is comprised of there's 6 modules. Each module is made up of multiple sessions, and you'll be able to go in on your time frame when you want to into your very own Pivot Hub to take the modules. There's workbooks that come with it. You'll be able to download the workbook. And through these lessons, I step you through every step that you need to do to define what it is that your source, your core beliefs, your values, not only what your values are, but the narrative, the description for your values, so you know how to step them out in your life. When you're done, you'll have all this in writing, as well as you'll discover what your unique purpose is, and you'll take that purpose and create your mission from that. We'll go deep into what it is that you focus on. We'll go deep into commitment. And I'm going to be with you every step of the way. Additionally, we're going to have live Q&A sessions every week. We're going to have breakout mastermind sessions, and I'm going to be your partner in all of it. You get me for 8 weeks to coach you through this entire process. And so it's going to be a powerful experience. We have developed for you an online portal. It's an online course, and you'll be able to take all the lessons inside the portal. You get a password. Then we will have Facebook Lives where we'll do Q&A. We'll utilize Zoom for our group mastermind sessions. And not only that, along the way, you will discover there's some few bonuses that I've planted in there for you that I think will bring a lot of excitement. Now, the question you're probably asking yourself is this for you? Well, if you're looking to be the best you can possibly be, if you're looking to make accountability the foundation for which you are known for, if you are looking to build more meaning into your relationships, into your life, if you're looking to build an organization that achieves the results, the strategic objectives that you've laid out for you, then this is the course for you. Who should not join? Well, it's pretty simple. If you're not serious, if you just want to try it out, if you're just looking to kick the tires of personal transformation, then it's not for you. It's for someone who is committed to being their best. And if you're committed to being your best, then what's going to happen is you're going to derive a tremendous amount out of what it is that we're going to be covering in this deep dive course. And as you know, most of you or many of you have read books from me. You know my content. It's 100% guaranteed. I guarantee you that you're going to get results as long as you make the effort and put the time in. This course is being launched as a founding members opportunity, and the investment for the course is $297. We will never offer the course at this price again. It's just for those who come in as founding members. And founding members will find that there's benefits over time because we have a lot more planned for down the line. Registration is now open. It is available at pivotmenow.com. And It will be open until Thursday at midnight. Thursday, September 17th at midnight. Now, I've had some questions, and so I want to deal with some of the questions that's come in. But if you have questions, put them in the comments, and I'll be glad to address your questions. But I've already had a few that came in. One of the questions, is the pivot course just what's in your books? No, it's not. Actually, most of the content that I'm going to be talking about has not been in a book that's currently available. And so it's going to really go much deeper than anything I've offered before. And the key here is I'm going to be with you every step of the way. I don't want to just teach you something. I want to help you apply it so you can live it every day, day in and day out. Another question that came in, someone said, how much time is required? Well, I know you're all busy. And so we've designed this to where there is never more than an hour of new content in a given week. And so I guarantee you, we're going to keep it concise, but it's going to be powerful. Now, we also have live Q&A sessions. And so that's something that we want you to participate in, as well as application weeks where we have our mastermind groups. In addition, there are exercises in the content that I want you to go through. So what I'm asking you to commit to is probably somewhere between 2 to 3 hours a week to work on the content of what it is that I'm teaching. And through the entire process, remember, you have access to me. I'm going to be addressing all your questions. I'm going to be in conversation, helping you apply what it is that you're doing, helping you tweak it, and helping you make it work for you. And then someone said, can I sign up later? So here's how it works. It's real simple. Registration is now open at pivotmenow.com. It's open until midnight on Thursday. And then it's just like a college course. On Sunday, everything kicks off and the portal is open and we're in there and we're in our lessons and we have our first live session next Sunday. So now is the time. This is the only time this year I'm going to offer the course. This is the only time we're going to offer special founding members an investment level of $297. The cart is open now at pivotmenow.com. Go check it out. I would really love to have you in the course. Love you to bring other people. If you want to come in with your significant other or with a spouse, there will be an incredible special rate after you sign up. You'll get an email, you respond to it, and we'll get you the information on what you can bring your spouse or significant other in on. So the Pivot course is open for registration. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. You can easily reach us at info@samsilverstein.com. And if you go to pivotmenow.com, there's everything you need to help you get him on board. I want to see you in the course. I want to work with you for the next 8 weeks, helping you be the best you can be individually, helping you position yourself to explode what the bounty that's available for you in your life and explode your organization so that you achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve. I appreciate you being with me all week on these live sessions. If you're watching this as a recording, I appreciate that as well. Check it out at pivotmenow.com. I'll see you on the inside.